I'm back in the studio with Dale Beaumont from Business Blueprint, and we're talking about testimonials. Hello, Dale.
Hi there.
So look, I think we generally know why we love testimonials.
Absolutely.
But why and how? How do we get them? It always seems a bit tricky to kind of ask people for a testimonial, but you've got some tips for us, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to teach a formula about how to get testimonials, but also how to get the right type of testimonials. Because if you don't set it up properly, you'll get testimonials that might seem like they're good, but they don't actually do a lot for you.
Okay.
Like if you just ask someone, can you give me a testimonial, and you've done a good job, you'll generally get something like, Robert is great, he's fantastic, he's wonderful, he's amazing.
Things that you just can't really use, as nice as they are.
Et cetera, and they're great. And someone reads it and goes, wow, Robert's a good guy, but I'm still here, and that person's there,
it's not
and
going to
you
help you
haven't
make the decision,
bridged the gap.
No.
And so what you should do instead is, after someone has had a chance to purchase your product and service, then you want to send them an email, and the email will go something like, hey Robert, thanks very much for buying my product and service. I'm just looking for some feedback. So first tip is, don't ask for a testimonial, ask for feedback.
Okay.
Because sometimes when you ask for testimonials, people...
It's a bit daunting, isn't it?
Yeah, and they kind of think that they have to give one of the other testimonials, and you don't want the wonderful, amazing, fantastic. So ask for feedback. And rather than saying, can you write me some text, which again scatters people's brain, you say, can you answer these 4 simple questions? And so that's in the email, and then answer the 4 simple questions below. And the 4 simple questions are, number 1, were you unsure or skeptical before buying my product and service? Or why were you unsure and skeptical? Because there's always something that was holding you back.
Sure.
The second one is, what ultimately helped you to make the decision to buy? Like, you were resistant, but
why did you choose me?
Why did you choose me? Type thing.
Yep.
What was it? What was it specifically? And that's really important, specifically. Like, I don't want a general thing there. I want to know, when I saw that it had a money back guarantee, or when I saw that it had been tried by 1,000 people, then I knew that I was going to give it a shot.
So I guess if you ask specific questions, you're going to get a specific answer.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, lovely. What's the third question?
So number 3 is, what specific benefits have you received since using my product or service? And the idea there is, again, is not vague, general, wonderful, amazing.
No.
Tell me I lost 13 kilos in 6 weeks or whatever. Like, tell me the actual numbers. And then number 4 is, who would you recommend this product or service to, and why?
Fantastic.
So they're the 4 kind of questions, and that will come back to you, and you'll get like a little bit on each, and then you're going to do something that's very technical. You're going to mush those together into one kind of block of text. Normally somewhere between sort of 75 to maybe 100 words.
So you're using the other person's words. You just simply
you basically
join
cut
them
out
all
the
up.
questions, and you just merge the responses into one. You might need to add, a few buts or howevers or joining words, but you're going to basically not change it. Just keep what they said, but put it into one block of text. And you can write back and say, thank you so much. Really appreciate that wonderful feedback that you gave us. So good, in fact, that I'd love to use it on my website and in some of my marketing materials. Would that be okay? Yeah, I've cut and pasted it below. If you want to change it, modify it, feel free. And if you could send me back a photo so I could put it with the testimonial, that would be much appreciated. And to say thanks, I'm going to send you out.
And tell me, this is very, very clever. And you use this in your own business?
Absolutely.
Yes.
And I can literally, I know of sales that otherwise wouldn't have happened unless people saw these testimonials. And because when I've asked them that question, they said, when I saw that other testimonial, that's why I bought. So I know that they actually work. It's not something that's just good to have. They actually directly affect your bottom line.
Presumably, as your as a business evolves and changes, and maybe your ideal client changes slightly, then you can adjust the questions that you ask as well, clearly.
Yeah, you can adjust the questions. And what the good thing about the first one, why we're unsure or skeptical, what it does is it makes people, it brings up the objections and concerns, and it's much better to have your testimonials overcome people's objections as opposed to you having to do it kind of publicly in your marketing materials. So, because people will go through those and they'll go, yeah, that person's just like me, I'm in that sort of same position as well. It's kind of the before and after type thing.
It's fantastic.
And it's helping to bridge that gap.
I've spoken to so many people who struggle with this whole issue of testimonials. You say they ask for a testimonial and the other person feels intimidated and maybe isn't the best writer and all these things.
And they mostly fall into that basket of great, wonderful, amazing. And it does really
doesn't do much.
Doesn't do much.
Thank you. Look, if you'd like to ask me for feedback after this, I'm happy to give it. Dale, thank you so much for joining us. If you want to find out more about you, businessblueprint.com.au.
That's it.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.